Hey guys, yesterday I posted a video all about the divine gift of an ego death. And I posted that video on Patreon, and it was in response to a question that a Patreon member had asked me, and yeah, I thought it was an enjoyable video to make. And if you're interested in watching that and a lot of other exclusive videos, there's a link in the description box for the Patreon community. But I mentioned that to not only let you know about the Patreon community and the offerings over there, but also today it feels like a good time to make a video called The Divine Gift of an Energetic Blockage. As a lot of you know, I've been going through a lot of deep heart healing, and we can think of any type of healing on we heal on a helix or on a spiral. So a lot of times we heal in layers in these chakra centers, and that's a really beautiful thing, because anytime you heal at a deeper layer, like on the helix, you could say, you get in touch with a deeper depth of your true nature. And you get to live from that new depth. You feel deeper, you love deeper. And this is a gift in and of itself. Just the capacity to feel deeper and to live from a new depth. Life feels much more full. Just being, the present moment feels so much more filled out, with presence, with aliveness. These are some of the gifts that come online when you start healing at deeper depths. Is there's so much less needed for you to feel satisfied and content and fulfilled. It's just your own presence fulfills you. But going back to an energetic blockage, when we encounter another one at a new depth on the spiral of healing, I feel like the biggest gift that I'm experiencing right now is this energetic blockage is helping me to slow down. Trauma can convince us that we need to go fast, and we need to hurry up and achieve something to feel better. We need to hurry up and make a certain amount of money to feel better, or we better find that perfect partner that will complete us. It's like trauma. Whenever we encounter an energetic blockage, a lot of times we're going to be bumping into trauma or a wound. And it's like this wound or this trauma energy, like I said, it's going to convince us, like, okay, to feel better, we must go find the solution outside of ourselves. And you'll notice if you do that, it might feel good initially. You go find that perfect partner, or whatever. But eventually that relationship is only going to serve to amplify the lack within you, that feeling of lack. And that's the reason why we really go outside of ourselves for anything, is we're not feeling complete. We're feeling an inner deficiency within. So anytime we do that, because we went and maybe found the partner or made the money from a sense of inner lack, it's only going to serve to amplify that lack. And we'll just need more money, and more money. This was the primary way I tried to kind of find solutions to my inner sense of lack or my inner wounds. When I was in my 20s, I would just make more money and then more money, and I'd be like, no, but if I just $10,000 more in my savings account, that's when I'll feel complete. That's when I'll feel whole. And lo and behold, it never worked. And more recently or after that, it was, okay, if I could just find this type of partner or that part. And it was just like nothing, or it would be, you know, even when I was in my earlier days of kundalini, if I could make just this video that got this response and this many views and this many likes and this many validating comments, and temporarily, that it would kind of work temporarily, right? But then after a while, I was like, but now I need more comments, I need more validation, I need more love from the external. And it would never be enough. It's never enough when we're going outside of ourselves to try to fill up a void within us. It can work like for a minute, for a little bit. It can have the sense of working. It's not really working, but it can have the feeling of like, okay, yeah, now I'm whole and complete. Enough people like me, or this person loves me, this partner, I have the partner now, or oh, now I have this much money. But just give it enough time. And that sense of inner deficiency will arise again, probably even stronger. I think that's why some people go crazy and make so much money or need so much validation from the external, or maybe they put themselves on a pedestal, or because it's almost like making them feel more empty. The more money they make, the more validation they get at a certain point. And so over time, after your consciousness expands and you heal and you start to see through those patterns, and you start to see through it pretty immediately. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure if I go find a partner, that's just not gonna do it for this place. Or if I go make all that money or go achieve X, Y, and Z, you start to see through it immediately because you've tried it all and it didn't work. And it just didn't work. And I think it's the default for everyone to try it, for everyone to try to fulfill their sense of inner lack, you know, in a partner or money, achievements, validation, etc. I think it's just the default. That's just what we try to do. That's what we've been conditioned to do. Yeah. But eventually, we just are basically forced to let go of those kind of coping mechanisms, and we come to notice that what's being called for is actually us being with this sense of inner lack in our own body, and that we recognize that that's the only way to feel whole and complete, is actually to let this wounded sense of inner deficiency and inner, like, kind of this feeling of scarcity or I'm not enough, is just to feel it all the way down to the bottom. And so, like I said, the trauma will convince us that we need to go fast and go hurry up and get the achievement, hurry up and get the partner, hurry up and make the money. But actually, the way to true fulfillment and this true sense of wholeness and completeness and this inner sense of abundance, the true way to actually feel those feelings is to slow down, is to just really slow down. And once you really slow down and you stay right with the trauma, right with the wound, because when you slow down internally, the wound can feel that. It's almost like you wed yourself to it. I was feeling this yesterday. I was just like, I had errands to go, I had stuff to go do, the laundromat, all this good stuff. And I was like, I'm just gonna be with this heart wound the whole way through. And I noticed, even though there was a wound and even though there was this energetic blockage and there was some discomfort about that, I noticed, because I was staying right with my wound, even speaking from there to people would ask me a question and I would take my time to respond. I would literally speak from the wound, from the center of the centermost of my, is that how I'm trying to say this? The most centered part of my heart. Whatever. You guys get it. And I would just actually take my time and speak from there. And I could feel how Just there was a coherence with my own heart. There was this sense of oneness with my inner being. Like I wasn't leaving myself even a bit. Like for a while, we'll leave ourselves and try to go make a bunch of money to solve the heart wound, right? Or we'll leave ourselves and chase a person. I'll raise my hand for that one. That became a favorite. We'll leave ourselves and try to just achieve a bunch of stuff. We'll hurry up and try to go do the great thing. But even in subtle ways, it's like even when we're out and about and we're feeling a deep heart wound, we'll leave ourselves in social interactions or we'll leave the wound. And so yesterday, I just started playing with this new thing of like, I'm just not going to leave this wound. And I did once a little, and it didn't feel good at all. But almost the entire day, I stayed right with the wound. And this sense of inner richness started to come online. This sense of wholeness, and it came online. Even though there was the discomfort, I still felt one with all of myself. And that was just like a beautiful gift to give myself. And it was a really beautiful experience because I started to feel like, oh, actually what I really want, more than I want all these other things outside of myself, what I really want most deeply is myself, is this pain that part of me is resisting. What I really want is to be with all of me. And it was just so beautiful to recognize that in real time yesterday, like nothing else is going to do it for me but me, but this pain, but going to the bottom of this sense of I'm not enough. Nothing else is going to satisfy. Nothing else is going to complete me or give me that sense of being whole and complete. And so that's been a real gift for me, that this energetic blockage has provided, is it's helped me to slow down and recognize like, oh, this is what I've been after this whole time. And just seeing like how much in this last year have I just been running from this part of myself unknowingly. Like how much do we just run from ourselves? Chasing things that will never do it for us. And we're just running from the thing that will do it that will do it for us forever. And then we're free. And then, yeah, of course, this isn't to say don't go make money, don't go be in relationship, don't go achieve things. But it's noticing like, where are we moving from when we're doing those things? And how much more enjoyable to go into relationship, to go into creating, whatever it is we want to create, to go into external pursuits from this place of feeling that we're already whole and complete, and we don't have to add to ourselves. We're not doing things to add to ourselves. We're just doing things because that's just where the life force is guiding us. It's enjoyable. It's experience. It's what, it's what this, it's what your form might want to experience and express, right? Just for the sake of it, not to get anything out of it. And so that's the thing, is when we're moving from a place of lack, when we're doing external things to try to avoid ourselves, we're just trying to extract, right? But when we're moving from a sense of wholeness and completeness, it's a sense that just we're overflowing with ourself. We're overflowing with love, with what we really are. And so, yeah, that's been the gift of this energetic blockage that I've been feeling through. Is it's helping me slow down and connect to my depths and to realize, oh, I just want to live from this place. I want to stay right here with all of myself, because this is the only place I'm actually ever going to feel good, truly good. And yeah, it might be uncomfortable. There might be a searing fire there for you to feel. There might be a lot of tears. There might be a massive abandonment wound. This is sort of the price to feeling this sense of inner wholeness, is you must be willing to feel the discomfort of what's within you. And having the willingness to stay with it, and to stay with it, and to stay with it, and to not abandon the parts of you that have been abandoned, right? To not abandon or to not reject the parts of you that have been rejected. You know, to not try to push away the parts of you that, you know, maybe others have tried to push away in the past. It's like, no, can you fully embrace all that you are? And an energetic blockage is an inner teacher in this way. It's trying to tell you, hey, slow down for me. Please wait for me. If you go hurry and get that achievement, it's not gonna, that's not what, you know, it's like, that's not what I really want. It's like, no, I just want your presence. And you notice as you slow down for it, your presence will grow. Your presence of lovingness grows. Your presence of patience, of unconditional compassion, your presence of strength to be with anything grows. And then this blockage will slowly unfurl and unfold, and then energy will flow more fully. And then you're free, because you don't need anything in the external anymore to complete you. You're going to feel whole and complete within yourself. So that's today's video. Sending you guys massive love, massive support. Thanks to those of you joining the Patreon community, those of you who are booking one-on-one sessions, and for donating. All of those things really help support this work. Sending you guys, yeah, like I said, all the love, all the strength, all the support. And I'll see you in the next video. Namaste.